Most beginner singers struggle and often give up learning to sing because they're taught the wrong way. Beginners are often taught by expert singers that don't actually know what it feels like to be a beginner, and so they teach them the wrong way. I've worked with thousands of artists and professional singers and speakers over the years, and what I found is it's completely different training a beginner or someone who's out of pitch to learn to sing. And so you have to be taught in a certain way to get that breakthrough. So here's what you need to know. Okay, so number one that you need to understand is the science proves that everyone can learn to sing. So if you're a beginner, you need to understand that you've got mastery in half an octave. Where you speak, you've actually got mastery with your voice. You've learnt to speak in that area through mimicking as a child. You weren't born like that. You had to learn. No one walks around singing flat and off pitch or talking that way. So now you've got to learn how to unlock those other sections. Science tells us everyone has 4.5 octaves minimum biologically, but most people don't know how to use it. Now, your famous singers sing about 2 octaves. A lot of your favourite songs will be 1 octave to 1.5. So you've got to learn how to find those areas and navigate them. And so that's where we're going to take you, is to help you learn how to navigate that. Number 2 is that learning to sing is counterintuitive. It's not logical. The high notes don't go up, the low notes don't go down. They actually roll back and forward. The high notes actually feel like they go backwards and down. So if you're not aiming for the right place, the note will go flat or it'll disappear, or you might notice that it seems like you can't hit that note. It's purely because you don't understand how to find that note with the right muscle memory. And that's what teaching in the right methodology for a beginner is going to help you learn how to sing and find those areas of your voice. Game changer. But learning to sing is counterintuitive. You have to be guided. Just like learning a guitar or an instrument or learning to drive or learning a new skill like a sport. You've got to train the muscles and you've got to be guided step by step through how to unlock that from where you are to where you're going. If you're using tools for someone that's already, 1.5 octaves down the track to you, they're not going to work for you now. Okay, the next one is pitch. So learning to sing in tune, learning to sing so that it sounds beautiful and it's got good tone and you're hitting the right notes. We've got to train the muscles to do something new. And that generally takes 3 to 6 months for people if you've got the right exercises and you're reinforcing. Science proves even if you're doing the exercises wrong for 6 months, if you are doing the right exercises, your brain will start to work out how to hit those notes the right way and you'll come into pitch. Most of my clients, it's between 3 months and 12 months and they're in pitch for life. If you're being trained the right way and guided the right way and you're getting that confidence to head in the right direction with it. Because remember, learning to sing is counterintuitive, not logical. That is a key. Okay, and the fourth one is when you are doing exercises, you have to do the right ones for a beginner. And that means that we want to do exercises that are repeating nice and slow. Because we're training muscle memory. So we need to slowly teach that muscle to do something in a new way. We're also teaching the neural pathways. And it's been proven that your vocal folds need 40 opportunities to learn something new. So we've got to roll that 40 times the right way, because we can practice wrong and feel like we're getting worse. But when we practice those exercises the right way, that muscle memory starts to reinforce new things. And you'll learn to sing as a beginner and train those muscles to do something you've always dreamed of. It's really important that it's done slow and consistently, and we don't want open vowels like oohs or ahs. We want something we can bounce off when we're learning to pitch. So for example, we might do a goo, 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 goo. Now if that feels too hard, you might lead a shorter one. Goo, 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 goo. Just to practice in your mastery area, in your speaking area, we want to start there with mastery and then start to unlock those sections and teach the muscles to do something new. For some of us, if we're out of tune, we might need to use our tongue out. Goo, 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 goo. Because there might be muscle squeezing when you are going to sing that's inhibiting that pitch. So you can see there's lots of different tools we need as a beginner to learn to sing in the right steps, the right order, the right way. But don't give up. You can learn to sing, and these areas are so important for beginners to learn to sing the right way. And we've put a course together specifically for beginners to put these pieces together for you, so you can start with those steps and then move to the next steps so that you can learn to sing and love your voice. Hopefully you've loved this content, and we have so much more because we want to help you unlock your singing voice. So feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and we've got lots of content. There's a course you can jump into that we've made really affordable so you can learn the steps to unlock your singing and your voice, or you can book me one-on-one if you need that clarity and that direction to unlock faster. Either way, can't wait to see you in the next video.